Okay, hey everyone. So we're here today with Kyle. He's agreed to be a participant because he loves this kind of work. Yeah, go ahead, say hi. Sorry.
Hello there.
Hey everybody. So today we are going to get Kyle into a really relaxed state where he's going to be able to access his subconscious and the collective unconscious. Call that the spirit world. He's going to be able to get a little bit of insight on his relationships, those closest to him today, which is always really cool to see what types of past lives you might have had with somebody. And then also, we lost a really close family member. So it's my little brother, and it's Kyle's cousin, like a little brother. And we're going to be looking to talk to his spirit today too. So this is a really exciting time. Everything's going to go great. So I'm going to do a little bit of talking now. We're just going to go right into the session. If you guys have any questions, you can just type them in. I'll check them out on the computer. I'll kind of glance over and see if there's anything, super important that comes up that I could help you guys to address now. If not, I'll just comment on any other questions that you guys might have later. Okay. All right. Thanks for tuning in. This is going to be great. Okay. So Kyle is relaxed on the couch now. And Kyle, so as we begin, you can just remember that even with all of these thousands of people watching you through the live stream, oh, you're still here, connected universally to source energy. And I'll be making suggestions, the suggestions that resonate with you, you can accept today. And the suggestions that don't resonate with you, you can just go ahead and leave them aside. And the same with this first suggestion of relaxing deeply. If you would like to, you could feel free to allow the body to sink more deeply into the couch beneath you. And just breathe gently in through the nose, just allowing a nice cleansing breath to come through, out through the mouth. Good. Now deeper as you go, breathing in further than just the head, right into the belly. Good. Yeah, just releasing all the tension that you can in the body. Yes. Yes. Just letting the body become very heavy, very comfortable. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Good. Very good. Now allowing your attention to just gently flow with the breath all the way down to the feet. And just noticing all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. Everything that I will ask you to do is in your best interest. And if at any time you're not interested, you can choose to leave those suggestions aside. But we will tell your mind now that you will be directing the attention. And you will take your attention and put it on the big toes of each foot. And noticing Any sensations that are in the toes or the feet, soles of the feet, the top of the feet, the heel. Now noticing something a little different. Noticing any area where there is no sensation in the foot. Good. Now as you take your attention up towards the ankle, just noticing, there's areas of tension and other areas that are very relaxed, right around the ankles. Yes. Just noticing if there's any pain or discomfort. Also noticing any lightness. As you make your way up the leg, just paying attention completely to the bones, the calf muscle, as you make your way up towards the knee. Good. Good. Now allowing the ankle, the foot, the leg, the knee to relax much more deeply, very deeply, allowing the legs to become heavy, very heavy, allowing them to just melt right into the couch cushions beneath you. Good. And just noticing if there's any other sensations in the knees or the thighs. Noticing in the backs of the legs, all the muscles gently relaxing, noticing any areas of tightness or strain. Good. Now as you notice any areas where there is no sensation, you can allow the whole leg to relax even further. Good. As your attention moves towards the hips, the pelvic bones, the joints, just notice any areas where there's pain or discomfort here. Any areas where there's strain or tightness. And allowing all of that area to just relax even further. And notice how, as you allow the hips to relax, the lower back, the belly, the whole torso and the back feel much heavier and are sinking much more deeply into the space beneath you. Good, good. Allowing the area in the belly to become full. Noticing all the different sensations with each breath. Noticing the changes. Good. And now allowing a deep sigh on the next exhale. Allowing the whole body to become much, much heavier. And sink much more deeply into the back. The belly is just falling into the back. Noticing how flexible the spine is. Now it feels as though the spine is just melting. Melting into the earth beneath you. Good. And also noticing how good it feels as the chest can just expand and relax. Can just make its way down into the couch, further and further. Yeah. And notice any areas where there is no sensation along the spine, along the belly, within the chest. Good. Now noticing the area of the throat. Just noticing what's happening there. All the movement of energy. Just noticing how it feels. Like a tunnel full of light. Removing any obstacles that may arise, maybe with you today or at any other time, in this lifetime or any other, across all dimensions of time, space, and reality. Just calling in the Adirondack glacial energy, the frequency now that is able to restore the sensation of heart energy and head energy, moving and passing along each other information and systems easily through the throat and the back of the neck, from the brainstem on, from the heart up, creating a relay in the frequency as we will use today, and all new breakthrough will stay with you. Good. Just allowing that feeling of being chipped away at in the back of the head and the neck. Just allowing that feeling to just melt away any resistance, knowing that all that will happen today here is for your highest good. Good. And now allowing the same as well. The right side to move and relay frequency with the left side. Allowing all union to be restored to the body. All the feelings, all the thoughts being shared, equally distributed. Shared left with the right. Right with the left. Noticing how good it feels to also share that energy with the soles of the feet, sharing it with earth. Noticing how earth can send you messages, very clear messages. Noticing how you can sense them as a tingle up the spine, a tingle in the shoulders, a tingle in the neck, a tingle in the head. So just knowing how many messages you've received from earth, how easy it is to receive messages from earth. Yeah. Now with that in mind, allowing a blossoming within the brain, within the mind, noticing how you are in charge of your mind, and you can also accept messages from earth. You can accept messages from other people. You can accept messages from experiences you've had. You can accept messages from books you've read. You can accept messages also from the spiritual world. Just notice that feeling at the top of your head now, as we prepare you to make contact with the spirit world. Good. Exhaling deeply, allowing all stress and tension to just melt away, to just dissipate fully. Good. Good. Now, I will ask you to do something very simple. When I ask you to do this, you will be able to do it very easily. And also, when you complete this task, you will come back into your everyday awakened consciousness, awake and alert at once. Raise your hand, your right hand, up towards your face. Just leave your elbow relaxing gently beside you. Raise your arm up towards your face. And with that, you will return to your everyday awakened consciousness. Awake and alert. Good. Now, Kyle, what's your zip code?
01108.
Good. What color is your car?
Black.
Good. Okay. Now as your hand drops back down to your side, you will go into a very, very deep state of hypnosis. A very, very relaxed, peaceful state. So much easier for you to get there now. So enjoyable for you to be here in this place. Very easy to get to. And as we make our way now out of the everyday waking consciousness further into the spiritual realm, we will pull in energetic protection, and we will ask all of those who guide us, who light up the way, the path for us, who remove resistance on the path for us, all the keepers of this work, all of the spiritual beings who are here for you as well as me to guide you, and who are here as keepers of this work, to come forward now in a beautiful golden room. This room is shimmering and shining. As you look around you, you see that there's this golden band surrounding me and you, behind you, on the left side of you, in front of you, on the right side of you, behind you, under you, above you. Yes, and notice how peaceful it feels here. It feels so good here. Notice how you can sense. We will call upon today your spirit guides, particularly those who will be able to help you to access the past life memories of the people you're closest to. We specifically asked today for more understanding about your relationships with your mom and with Nish. And we know that as we ask, the answers come forward out of the ether. And so as we ask today, we know that the exact right guides to facilitate this meeting are here. We also ask any angels, guides, or protectors who can help facilitate also a meeting between you and Connor to come forward today. We ask for Connor's energy to be clear, easy to read, easily recognizable, just as he was here in the physical realm. We ask for it to be very enjoyable for you. Whatever would benefit you most at this time, we also ask to come forward too. So if there are special messages or information that you need, anything that your highest self has determined would be most appropriate for you to come into contact with. So if that means help making a decision, an unseen decision perhaps, if that's spiritual help and a clearing is necessitated, if there's anything that would like to come up for clearing, we also put that on the outside of this room as much as we can with this energy now. So we allow for this beautiful golden light to just zoom right through from the top of your head, relaxing all the muscles of the face, relaxing the ear, the area around the ear, cleansing and guiding the spiritual energy today, making all messages easy for you to hear and understand, cleansing the third eye area as well, making all messages easy for you to see and perceive, making all messages easy for you to relay through the mouth. Everything easy for you to hear, understand, and relay. anything in the way of that outside of this circle of light to be transmuted into the highest of love and light, or if that is not necessary or is not welcome or desirable by the entities at this time, we ask that they respect the wishes of this consciousness, that they are no longer allowed here. They must return to whence they came. Thank you. Good. And now knowing that all answers that you seek are here today, very, very easily for you to understand, very, very easy for you to come into contact with. Good. And so we can just look around within this circle of light. We call in the highest frequencies available to us today for yes, cleansing and healing, deep relaxation, peace, and union with our Creator. We call in the keepers of this work. If there is importance in Kyle sharing forgiveness today, these past life situations, we call in those who can alter in the etheric realm. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, and we feel their protection. We feel their protection in every cell of your body. All of your consciousness reaching forward to this new altered state of being. You're very excited about this. And now that we have this protection in place, now that we have called forward your ideals for today's session, we can continue on. And so as we do that today, you can just imagine that you're walking in a beautiful place. Outside, perhaps, lush, beautiful green lawn underfoot. You can just sense that the earth is telling you something. The earth has many messages to transmit to you today. From this lifetime and others that you have shared with earth. From this lifetime as a son and a partner, and other lifetimes where there may have been a change of scenery. Good. Now notice that feeling through the top of the head, lightening the whole body. As the body feels lighter, it relaxes more fully and deeper. As the body is relaxed more deeply, it feels much lighter. Notice how you can feel that. How deeply relaxed you feel. How light the body feels. Good. Now I will ask you for one more thing. I'll ask you to raise your right hand up again towards the face and awaken to your regular everyday state of consciousness. Awaken alert. Good. What city are we in?
Holyoke.
Good. And who else lives in Holyoke?
Thomas Sleva.
Yes.
Cousin of ours.
Good. Good. And now, as your hand is put back down on the couch, you will drift off into a very deep state of hypnosis. A trance state that is so comfortable. Very relaxed, but not quite sleeping. Very easy for you to contact the spiritual world in this state. This feels just the same as right before you fall asleep. You are very aware that this state, this in-between state, holds many answers for you today. Everything that you are seeking, you will find today. All the most important information that you need is here today. Everything is available to you today. And as you sink more deeply, you feel more peaceful and allow the frequencies to adjust. Your body is very dense, but that is just a feeling. Your consciousness can soar very easily to bring you to exactly the right times and exactly the right places to get the information that you so desire today. Good. Good. Notice now how important this work really is. Connecting the mind back to the spiritual is very important and very easy as you came from the spirit world. Your origination is in the spirit world, as is every other human on this planet. Good. Now breathing in deeply, allowing all the energy of the mind to just melt right down the back of the neck, down the spine, allowing that energy to just transform the whole body. And as you come into a much more deeply peaceful, relaxed state, you can just know that all of the answers that you seek today are here. All is for your highest good. All that we have called upon has built a bridge for you to travel. All the energies that we have called upon also are guiding you today. They are here to take your hand and to help you as you make a transition out of the everyday waking consciousness into the eternal. A very deep, peaceful feeling has come over the body. Very deep, peaceful, going over the body. Yeah. Good. Now we're noticing again in your mind's eye that you are outside. You are in a place that is so beautiful. A park with a beautiful blue sky. So bright and rich. And you can see trees gently swaying in the wind. those trees all have very thick, sturdy trunks. You notice that they are attached to the earth. And you can feel where their roots actually are in union with the earth. They are one, separate and together. Good. Now notice as you look out, the grass is so green. There are little flowers here and there. Notice how you can smell the beautiful fragrance of the flowers. So wonderful. And you can feel the warm sun on your face as you sit in this place, a bench that is exactly the way that you would like. So comfortable. Good. Notice also now that you can hear a stream. Yeah, a stream passing right through. Yeah, getting louder now. Yeah. And as you're so relaxed with the sound of the stream, notice that you can also see some leaves that have become loosened from the tree. They are gently falling towards the earth, just gliding, twisting and dancing, shimmying and shaking, moving so easily and gently towards the earth. And as you start to look down, you notice that the leaves have landed in the water. So beautiful. These leaves have nowhere to go, nothing to do, nowhere to be for right now. Later they can resume their activities, but for now, this is not necessary. They're just floating along. Yeah. And notice how you are like the leaf, and my voice is like the stream. Notice how my voice can carry you along to new and different places as easily and gently as a stream carrying a leaf. Good. And as you feel yourself relaxing so deeply, you also start to notice a very bright light. And as I count from 10 to 1, this light will get very bright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, brighter now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. You're in just the right place. The exact right place for you for today. This place is so safe, so comfortable. And all you have to do is arrive. You can just be here in this place. Good. And now notice as you sense this light getting brighter and brighter. Notice how it is so white bright, so very bright. When you can see it, you can say yes. As soon as you can see the light, say yes.
Yes.
Good. And now notice how you can feel it getting brighter, warmer, calling to you. You can feel it calling to you as if it was a magnet and you were just being pulled towards it. When that feeling is strong, you can let me know by saying yes.
Strong.
Yes, good. Now you can just allow yourself to go down that hallway, a long corridor. Just pass through the hallway. Noticing how you feel, you're just gliding. And when you are very close to the light, you can just allow yourself to get used to the light. And you can notice as the light becomes brighter, shinier, that there are 3 doors in front of you. There's one door directly in front of you. There is one door off to your right. And there is a 3rd door over on your left, a little further off. And just notice which door is calling you.
So to the left.
Good. Now as we make our way over towards the door on the left, are you ready to cross over? Good. Good. And just allow yourself to get used to this light feeling. Notice any sensations. Just notice what's here for you It's all unfolding. Good. Now, as you start to notice things, you can say them out loud in a voice that you can easily hear and recognize later.
The beach.
Good. The beach.
Yes.
Good.
Warm sun.
The warm sun. Nice.
Family.
Family. Good.
Dolphins.
Good. Dolphins.
Yeah.
Notice anything else.
Blinded by the light.
Yes. Yeah. Notice the family. Can you go over and talk to them? Would you like to?
Like to, but I can't see them too well.
Can you look down at your body and see what you are?
That can't be right. Huh. Starfish.
You're a starfish. Good. Good. How does it feel to be a starfish?
I don't know. See so many seaweed people around. Huh? It's a relaxing feeling.
Mm-hmm.
There's no obligations.
Mm-hmm.
It's just time to relax.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's happy,
Everyone's happy,
smiling.
smiling.
You can hear the laughter.
Hear the laughter. Good feeling. Good.
Weird sight. Grandpa made peanut butter sandwiches.
Grandpa made peanut butter sandwiches.
Came over in a Speedo.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah. Good.
What you doing?
Good. All is allowed. All is perfect. All is good. Good. Now notice, why were you brought to this?
Family is how we're created
Mm-hmm.
and where we learn. We learn morals and instincts and feelings on who we want to become and tips that'll help us figure out who we want to become.
Mm-hmm.
And they mold us into being the future person we want to be.
Mm-hmm. Good.
They're our structure,
Mm-hmm.
our base,
Mm-hmm.
our foundation
Mm-hmm.
for where it all begins. And they don't leave.
Mm-hmm.
We don't leave.
Mm-hmm.
We don't stick around.
Mm-hmm.
Or we do stick around. I say.
Mm-hmm. Good. Now notice this message of family. This is so important to you. Why are you being shown this?
I think I'm being shown this to never forget that I can count on my family to talk to about things that are going on.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I feel overwhelmed. I'm not a single person in an arena with no lights.
Mm-hmm.
They're always there in spirit,
Mm-hmm.
even if they're not physically there.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be there.
Good. Anyone in particular?
No, no one no one really stands out right now.
Okay. Good. Where else should you go in this lifetime? just noticing all else.
The lights are dim in this door now.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly dimming. I don't know if that means the message was smaller than expected.
Does it feel complete?
Feels like I have the complete insight of what I was looking for
Okay,
within the door.
let's thank them.
Thank you all for being here with me. Feels great to know that your love will always be there. Your support will always be there. And most importantly, your friendship is the most cherished above all to me. Thank you.
Good. Good. And now as you come back out of that door, you can look over to the center door or to the door on your right. Notice which one is calling you now.
I think I've been pulled into the center door.
Good.
I'm going down a roller coaster right now.
Good. 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 Yes. Good. Just noticing exactly where you land. Where does the roller coaster bring you?
It's right at the peak.
Good.
The light is by my side.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the light is yet, but it's by my side.
Good. The light by your side.
Yeah.
Good. Good. You're almost there. Yes. Notice how excited you feel.
Oh,
Okay.
it scared me.
Okay, so I guess that will conclude the session for today. Okay, we will talk Kylo back into his body. But for the portions of live stream, usually we have a much longer experience under trance, and we had something very unusual happen in the office. So we will give appreciation to you all for listening today. Hypnosis can be a really useful tool for dealing with issues from PTSD, any past life traumas that have happened that come up in this lifetime, or just beliefs or experiences that we need to bring forgiveness and love to. And sometimes it's easier to do that when you're very relaxed. So the brain has all these different frequencies that it operates at. And when you get into the theta, which is a really relaxed state, you can kind of still access the alpha state, which is a highly suggestible state also. So we can kind of gravitate back and forth. And once we get into that, we can really access the spirit world, and we can bring forgiveness to past situations, past lives even, and then we can bring that forward, and that alters our relationship with people in the daily world. And so next time we have Kyle on, we will do a more full session too. He had a great message today about the importance of family and friendship, how he values it so much, and how to have also a good sense of humor too. His grandfather showing up with peanut butter sandwiches and a Speedo was a little unusual. He would never probably be in a bathing suit, so, let alone a Speedo. So those are the kinds of things that happen. Kyle being experiencing that lifetime that he went to as a starfish, also being in the water, hearing all the laughter, playing, the whole family, just bringing a sense of joy and relaxation. So that's what we're doing here. We're sharing beauty and sharing joy with the world so that people can have, more meaningful relationships while they're here on Earth. This time is so short. We really are here for such a short time in comparison to how long Earth has been around. And then if you look at how long the galaxy's been around, it's just such a long time that all of that has happened for. And if we do kind of understand a little bit more about how time just really exists on this plane as a tool for us to help focus our consciousness, to really learn how to create, you will also understand that time is useful for that, but we do also exist outside of time eternally. So with that, we will come back to you at another time. And we'll put Kyle's consciousness back into his body, doing another process. Always good to do that, to ground yourself back here to earth energy and towards the body, because the consciousness has been gone for a while. So with that, we'll say thank you, and everybody have a good night. Bye.